Okay, so yeah, see any units moving up behind. That's expected. Not really sure why he's holding back. A large gaggle of them moving along here. They see him. They should have. They are moving quite fast, so that's not necessarily a given. So the thing is, basically, I'm just seeing everything I'm doing wrong. It's not. I'm not finding. Really struggling to find anything I've done well in this scenario. Anyway, let's look at the replay. So that's pretty not a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's gold ore. So I'm gonna have to watch that again. Okay. Getting to it doesn't keep it on. That's unfortunately so. It doesn't remember it at all. Let's just check. Yeah, it doesn't remember it at all. So, which is something I wish was actually put in the. Okay. I wish some of that was actually in the preferences because it would be really handy. Yeah, well, I moved the motorcycle LMG scouts too fast, line of sight of an enemy unit, and paid for that. So. Did they take any hits? Well, they probably got suppressed by that. was in top. Going back. Somehow we still got shots at him when he pulled back. Oh. He may have destroyed the cavalry leader, or very close to it. Okay, I didn't really. See, here's the thing. I'm just making mistake after mistake after mistake, right? It's not. I seem to be in a death spiral here. Because I put that scout in a position where he could be seen. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm starting from making things difficult for myself is not because I'm getting into the situations where my options are limiting. I end up limiting my own options, and then that doesn't go well at all. Okay, we didn't actually manage to push him back there. Unfortunately, because we took a hit. That one. Okay, so I'm actually gonna try something different with the rallying. So I'm gonna start with the Azer unit and then actually go through each formation HQ and rally them if they can be rallied. Rather than go through each formation from top to bottom, because I think I'm using up my rally points too fast. This way, you're only rallying the formation leaders, and then later on I'll have to. I can look at rallying individual squads in the formation if necessary. Because I noticed that, especially in a situation like this where the units are very close together, they're using up the rally point. They're using up the leader's rally point right away. Because unfortunately you don't have control over it when like the leader will rally. Like the leader's rally, the formation leader will attempt to rally the unit regardless of what you actually want to do. So the only way to avoid that is to pick which units you rally. So I'm gonna try something a little different. I don't know. Trying something different in the middle of a game is probably a bad idea. It's like trying to change your line during, like trying to change your braking points during the middle of a race. No, it's probably not going to end well. But anyway, so we'll go through the leaders, and then I'm actually going to go through each unit and see what they can see, because I'm going to go through each one again. It's going to be time consuming, but what the hell. That way the leaders are rallied. So like this leader needs to be rallied, so he won't get rally points from anywhere else. So we'll use the button, that way we only get one rally. And his rally failed, so nobody else can be rallied anyway. So he has used up the rally points, so there's no way this guy can rally if he needs to be rallied. And there's nobody who can rally him except the Azer unit. And he's way the hell across the map. Yeah, but that was stupid. I mean, I'm really playing very badly here. It's like, I gotta really get it together. I may start playing so badly that my opponent will say, "Sorry, he just not any fun anymore." I mean, easy wins are easy wins, but still, if you're if like if there's actually no point to the battle anymore, then no. If there's no, the game is just becomes no fun. Then what's the point, right? So I'm gonna adjust that. Okay, so those are the variants now. What I'm gonna do next is actually go through each unit again because I want to have a look and see what each one can see. See what each one can see. Yeah, I actually said that. um, well, like in this case, it's not pretty obvious because I can see a lot actually. But there's not much. Yeah, the thing is, let's look around because see stuff over here. And this is why I've zoomed out, just to get a. Otherwise, zooming in and out is quite stupid. I'm starting to realize. So here we have them. Let's see anybody. Let's see two. These guys up here. Now, well, the mortars will land on him in the next turn, I think. Here. Oh! It's actually three. Okay, so it's actually three of them up there. Not realized that. Well, we can't see that one. Oh, probably because of the smoke. That's weird. It must be because of the smoke. Can't think of another. Can't see another reason for that. Well, that's the other thing. Is like smoke doesn't really. I don't know if smoke. I don't know if smoke even has a height. Because I mean, if you're on height 10 and the smoke on height 0, can the smoke still blocks your line of sight? If you're looking at height 10 area, it's really quite weird. It's like a column of smoke. It extends all the way up. A lot of bizarre stuff like that. So it looks like these are the only ones we can see because it's all. They're moving quite fast, so that's probably why we. Well, he has other fish to fry there. So he don't care about these guys anymore. Um, um, so I'm actually gonna have to look at the replay again to see what happened to the leader here. Actually, lost sight of that now. I actually can't see anybody. It's kind of odd because around mortar unit. You can see them. I might be worthwhile taking a few shots, but just for the hell of it. But guess not. So seen. Actually, just look around in case. I'm still worried that there's a possibility of being seen out here, but so far there's nothing. I mean, as stupid as line of sight works, it doesn't actually. I mean, the stupid part about line of sight is it really requires you to requires a lot of detailed work on your part. It's not intuitive, but the actual way it works is very simple. I mean, if you can see a hex, then anything in that hex can see you. Which it's why stupid mistakes like that are stupid mistakes, right? There's no excuse. I mean, if I move into that hex and I can see that hex and I just moved 2 hexes, then yeah, that's pretty dumb. I should have actually moved back again. Or just gotten back out of line of sight or something. I don't know. Okay, so this side, I got a feeling this guy's moving up on this side here, but we just can't see them. Moving 1 hex, then. I was really reading up on how like the surrender actually works. It's actually more like a ceasefire because these X's don't actually count, if I'm understanding it correctly. Because these are at the end of the battle. So if both sides agree to a ceasefire, it's called a surrender in the game, but it works more like a ceasefire. If both sides agree to the ceasefire, then it's not the actual end of the battle because the battle only ends after after the number of turns are being completed. So the battle ends if the game ends before the last turn is completed, these hexes don't actually count. So it's a good incentive for the for my opponent not to agree to the ceasefire, right? I mean, because then it maximizes his. If he wants to maximize his victory, then you'll want it to carry to the end. So make sure it gets past the last 10, so those points are counted. So yeah, well that's the thing is like because it's a ceasefire, because the way it works is not necessary. There's a good reason why the opponent may not want to agree to it. So. And I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Can see 2 enemies. Okay, go back there. They're moving very fast, so chances of them actually having seen me are not high, but not zero either. And I mean, some concealment I'm in trees, and distance involved, so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. And we have them. Specialist 2. He is retreating. That's tasty. Okay, we may want to look at moving other guys up. Let's see what he sees. And he's in contact. The formation leader is in contact. Yay! Might actually hit him with mortar fire first. In which case, I could just fire them with that one. It's risky moving up because I don't know if there's anybody back here. There was 2 of them before. So I don't know if this one is the one who was here and has moved over here, or this was the one that was over here and moved that way. Can't see the one that's here anymore. Lost sight of it. Just a bit disconcerting at the moment. Okay, so we took 2 points of suppression. That's not too bad. I guess that was to be expected, but yeah. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. I'm running out of room here, and I don't know what to do. I'm actually thinking maybe to pull back, but even that's risky because there's really not a lot of. Because as we've just seen, pulling back exposes me to the heavy machine gun that's further back. So I don't know. And we've lost sight because this scout is no longer in that position, so he succeeded in getting what he needed. I'm just playing really badly here. He sees a lot of enemies, but let's see. Yeah, he's got actually a 34% chance of hitting that tank, but that's at 9 hexes, and I think chances of penetration are pretty damn low. 21%. Right, it's in 21% range. I assume this is a range here, so it actually decreases in here. So there's 10 steps here, so that's decreasing. Decrease from 33 to 21 somewhere in there. But I mean that's not like it's not a zero chance, but it's not a great chance either. I think he's actually I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can. So I have to look at to see what his I'll look at that in a minute. His actual armor is because and which means I have to go look in the encyclopedia because I can't remember what the penetration number is for the anti-tank rifle. What the maximum amount of armor it can get, it can penetrate. So I mean, but that's a long shot, literally and figuratively. Okay, so he's got no rally points left. He's yeah, the unit is okay for now. Maybe we'll get them out. I don't think he can move. No, he's pinned. And as usual, they're moving so fast. Not the hate cavalry. Have they seen the cavalry yet? No, they haven't. Why is that? That's kind of surprising, actually. I mean, he knows where the artillery is because he can see the smoke. dead giveaway. One of those really stupid things in the game. Well, I guess it's pretty realistic. However, you can see it from anywhere. I mean, again, smoke is the way smoke works is the problem. It's not the fact that there's smoke above your artillery. They would be in real life as well, but you wouldn't be able to see it from anywhere on the map. I mean, this is the thing. I can go across the map and I can see where his artillery is. No. So, it's just one of those really weird things. There's so many strange, odd things in the game. Very strange, odd things. You can see a hell of a lot of enemies. How fast are these guys moving? 13, 11. That's just nuts. They seem to be heading this way. Okay. Well, not sure why they're heading that way. I guess they're looking for the Azarian, or they're trying to get up to high ground so they can get a better line of sight. I'm not sure. Well, he's moving down here in the level ground, so he's probably going to come in this side, I think. Now those trucks are easy to spot because they're quite large. Size 4. Yeah, oh yeah, they've been spotted. By units that are moving 6 hexes per turn. We can see 3 enemies there. I don't know. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So he's not an example of a mistake I made. I should not have fired at all with this sniper. I should just left him in that position. You would have realized that there was somebody close, somebody around who could see back here because it was pretty obvious. It would have been obvious after I dropped mortar rounds on units that could only be seen from this angle. So, yeah, but still, I mean, I lost a good position there. I maybe could have held it there for another couple of turns. Who knows? Wow. Okay. Now the only reason he's not seen him is because he's moving really fast. And he's in cover. So, and he's the 050 unit. Yeah. So that's 3 factors working in his favor. It's size 0. He's in cover, and and these guys are moving like at light speed. So. Engines engaged. Yeah, and I mean, he's not going to opportunity fire because his range is 0, and his weapon's actually turned off. So, now stay close enough that if I move him, he's basically screwed unless I move him. There's actually no place I can move him. Because they're so close. So if they're looking for him, he's done. There's nothing I can do to get them out of the way. Because as soon as I move him, they will opportunity fire at him. So, I mean, if they realize he's there, he's dead. There's nothing I can do. I can't get it. I can't move him. As soon as I move him, that would give his position away. They're just too close. If they were more than 3 hexes away, I'd risk moving away from them because actually more than 4 hexes, say. I think these cavalry units may be elite units, which would increase their chance of actually spotting. So Or is he just sitting there going, ha ha, I'll let you live for one more turn or something? I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can't even drop mortars on them or anything because they're moving so fast. Well, okay, so let's go through all of them. Let's have a look here. I should have looked around a bit more with this guy. There's nobody here. And looking from this side, vehicles are terrible at spotting, but I'm gonna try anyway. Arrgh. Nope. Okay, well if he suddenly... well, if he didn't move the last turn, then... move the last turn, then he wouldn't be able to see him. Or, he was moving very slowly. He didn't move or slowed down to 1 hex. Because he was around this position. Around this position. So actually, if he moved here, we would be out line of sight anyway. And okay, so let's start here. Let's see, can we cover? No, we can't because we can't move. So the only thing we can do. He's gonna have to put smoke there, I think. No, yeah, I said I was gonna have to look at the replay again just to see what happened here. Let's focus here, so get an idea. And we get to watch my slaughter to the end. Oh, okay, I see. Now, I mean, the pause key is supposed to stop the engineer. No, the period, like if you press the period during the replay, it's supposed to pause it, but I've never gotten it to work. I think you're supposed to hold it down. So what happened here was, unit that was here moved over here. No, he moved over here, and then he got attacked from there. Actually, I think he moved here, and then they attacked him, and then it retreated there, and which caused them this one to be firing again or something like that. It's not there now. Okay, let's look around here a little more closer. And then I can decide what I'm gonna do. Or just think about it. Yeah, he's the one who's gonna struggle here because he doesn't have any support close by. Okay, well now that helps. Okay, that really helps. You can actually see those X's and there's nobody moving in them. Doesn't mean they're actually empty though. So, that way, we don't see anybody moving. So, trying to be more accurate in the description. It's not like we don't see anybody. It's just it's really hard to see anybody who's standing still or moving very slowly. So, they're not making themselves visible. There probably are units around here, though. I can't see why there wouldn't be. But I see no reason not to move forward because no point in sitting here. Gonna die, you might as well just die out in the open. But maybe it won't be that obvious. Oh, this. Has this fire gone out? Oh, okay. That's what's different here. No longer this hex is no longer on fire. That helps. That helps move. That will allow me to move units up through here. Now, given that all of these units have been seen this turn, that one, that one, that one, I think I can expect mortar fire in those 3 X's. I don't know if he's been seen, but they should move anyway. So all of these guys will move. We just got to figure out where. They're basically doing their own recon, so yeah, not nice. Now this situation. Yeah, the question here is there anybody up here? We know there's nobody moving fast in there or giving their position away. Cavalry aren't that much bigger. That's the unusual thing. Oh, they are. Okay. Stupid me. They are size 2. Well, they are slightly easier to see than regular infantry. I mean, that makes sense, right? So, okay. So even if they're standing still, the chances of seeing them are much higher than an infantry squad. I don't know. I don't know exactly how much higher, because the size is just a number. It doesn't actually. I mean, it's not an indication of actual size. It's just a way for the algorithms to figure out whether something is a little easier to see than something else. So, we know there's nothing up here. Okay, we know there's nothing obvious here. I think the first move will be here, because that will allow me to get a slide up here, but then he's in trouble because he will probably be spotted by somebody. Okay, well, but what else? That's one possible. That's one movement possibility there. Where's he gonna go? I think I might as well figure this side out first. I actually don't want him to move here, because I can't see anything from that side. From there, at least I can see those two hexes. I don't know if he can be seen, would be visible to whatever's in there. And so there's the risks here. Move there. This is very tough to decide because it's so gonna be so dangerous to move up that way. I mean, there's just no. They'll have to move really slowly, right? They can only move one hex before they can get into some concealment. I can't put anybody there. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm tempted to actually move them forward here. There's enough smoke around here that it might conceal their movement a little bit. That's actually a surprisingly large amount of smoke. Yeah. Okay, so hmm. Okay, it depends on what I learn by moving into this hex, because if I can see that, then I might know something more useful. I'll leave that one there. I'm gonna move here. And I did. Okay, so what do we know here? Yeah, the problem is I don't know if the cavalry leader that was here was dispersed or if he's still around. The computer, the replay doesn't. That's all the things that the replay tells you that you probably shouldn't know. I mean, or shows you that you really shouldn't be aware of. There's a lot of accidental information leaked during that. In my opinion, but for example, it won't tell you that an enemy unit has been dispersed, which is one of those. It's actually a good thing. I mean, because you wouldn't necessarily know that, because if it's retreating from you and you lose sight of it, you don't know what happens to it, right? But I mean, even if it's in your line of sight, it still doesn't tell you. So he's like, okay, well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now that was a fairly obvious move, so I may just have walked into it, the artillery right there. But I mean, now it can still be seen, right? So I'm actually tempted to, if they have, I might put smoke. Nope, they have smoke. Let's see. But I don't know what should I have done. I mean, that's still nothing. Well, we'll see. That is actually what? That's 4 hexes. So if there's anything in there, it might not actually opportunity fire at him because he's 4 hexes away. Yeah. However, that one probably not. Yeah, those ones would have probably opportunity fired. So he moves up there. Probably gonna take a hit. Is there any smoke left? There's 2. And we lost sight of one of the enemies on the hill. Or we've lost, or it's changed completely. Okay, this is strange. Oh, his opportunity fired. Now, they actually can't be seen from anywhere on the hill, so I don't think they've been spotted. But who knows? I don't want to move them. So the last move I'm going to make here is this one. Okay, it's kind of scary. No, there's nobody there. And I know there's nobody there. So next move will probably be, I can risk moving him up there, but still, I don't. Well, there's trees here too, so we're not actually gonna get exposed to that side. It's only here that I don't know if there's anybody. So he may walk into that. So actually, I may be true, but if I move up and there's somebody there, then that's one-on-one sort of. More the problem if there's somebody up on this side. So I think we can be seen from there, perhaps, given how the line of sight is working here. Yeah, it would probably be visible there. Yes, the thing is, I can't really wait for artillery to hit this because it's gonna take too long. Yeah, I mean, it'll arrive at the end of the turn. So not too much gonna happen before that. So one possibility is to actually move up here. Do I have other choices? Well, the only choice is not to move or to move. Staying here is not, you know, that's really it, because there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, okay. I'm finding out. Look around first. Okay. Okay, now I don't know. I doubt that was dispersed. I wish we could have killed it, but when they're not moving very fast, the cavalry are quite tough. My opponent just called them thin-skinned. I'm probably going to point out that they're only thin-skinned when they're moving fast, because I mean, like the typical infantry that are moving very fast are very vulnerable. So that is probably their main limitation, I think. So you have a choice. You can either use their speed, or you can use them like very large infantry, which is probably not very useful actually. So you might as well just rely on their speed. They're quite hard to hit. I mean, out in the open, they're moving very fast. They're very difficult to hit. But if you do get a hit, well, they generally take a casualty, because that's what happens with infantry when they're moving very fast. So, okay, so here we have next one. I'm wondering though if I should, because actually may want to move up. So leave him. No, I can't, because he was seen, right? So this one, I had a choice to stay there or not, like not move or not move. This one I think I don't have a choice. Or the choice is to move back here, which is not really very good, because he can't stay there. He's gonna get hit by he potentially could be hit by mortar fire. Um, so, but if he moves up, there isn't anybody to help him out, which is unfortunate. So let me think about that. We can move up this side. But if I move up here and there's somebody here, he's out in the open. So, I'm pretty sure there's an unit here. There was last turn, because there was one there. Actually, no, there was one there, and I moved this one over there, and that's why I counted that one. So the chances are he's here now. Now, I've given that position away. So anyway, if I move up, I have another unit I can move up to support him. Unless, of course, there's a unit over here. In which case, we're really screwed. Yeah, like that. There's nobody there. Look around. There's no... he's gonna come into fire from 2 different directions. Consider I'm gonna shoot there. Not moving very fast, so that's not gonna do that much damage. so we can move him up. Let's put him in the open though. So that's not good. So that actually may distract him and move him over this way. I don't know. Yeah, if he moves 2 units up this way, um, does he have any smoke left? Yes, he does. So I'm thinking I'm just going to put smoke here to cover that. Oh, this is bad because there's 2 of them moving up here and there's no... Um, yeah, 57 if I move there, this one will be able to see him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What to do? It did an opportunity fire, which is actually kind of surprising. It did an opportunity fire, considering it's 3 X's away. Okay, so looking at this line of sight here, if this one moves here, he will not actually be visible to this one. But then I would create the same problem of having only 1 squad um, that can actually hit him. Mm. Oh. That's got 1 smoke. Put 1 smoke there. You'll know something's up, obviously, but it will prevent them from actually just firing at him. You'd have to move. That would cover that as well, I think. Now, actually, the act of putting the smoke down may actually cause an opportunity fire. Because it is an action, right? Okay, well, let's just leave that for the second. My brain is melting. Get in over my head so quickly. Don't know why we can still see that. That's peculiar. Why can we still see that? Why can we still see that? Who the hell can still see that? Gotta be somebody who can still see that. Who is it? No. No. Okay, why do we know that unit is still there? Oh, I guess we don't. That's the answer. We don't actually know it's still there. It may actually be dispersed, but we don't know. But that's the last known position, right? So I don't think there's anybody who can actually see into that hex. Nope. Nope. Very weird. Right? You would actually. I wish that would have disappeared because that would have been more obvious that we can't see it. Okay, back to here. So I put smoke down, then he has to maneuver in close to get to deliver the attack, or move up into the trees. On the other end, if I don't, well, the thing that what I'm afraid of is he'll just move up. I think he has to move up. He has to move up all the way to here or move into the trees to make his attack. But then I have a unit here. Too many possibilities. I don't know what's a good thing here. I don't know what to do. Fuck me. Yeah, I gotta think about that. So I think I'm done movement here, except for this one. But I think I'm better off leaving him there. Because if he moves up, I wish I had a better. No, with a little more experience, I think, or some experience, I think I may have not be so uncertain as to what might happen, but I don't know. does it work that way? I mean, is my uncertainty just due to experience, or am I just stupid? I don't know. Probably it's just stupid. That's actually an easier answer. So, don't know. Don't know. I'm liking the idea of putting smoke there because I was planning to put smoke from this one. However, he only has one smoke, so that's kind of pushing it a bit. I could attack, but the chances then he'll just fire back and then get into a standoff here, and there's another unit which could easily be moved up. But the thing of it is, he has to move it up really close, right? Yeah, but no. It's just, I gotta look at that as a 2-on-1 situation because if he moves this one up through here and goes in for a close attack, then it's 2-on-1. If he moves it up here, then it's 2-on-2. But I don't know he'll do that because there's a pretty obvious possibility that this one's moved up. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. I have a bigger problem out here in the south. Actually, one more thing to do here. No, I'm gonna leave that. Because I may need him to put the smoke down. I don't know, depending. That's a collected work, so to speak. Okay, so this one is this unit here. Let's zoom in. See that. This unit here was, I think, is the one that was down here. lost sight of that. What about from here? Yep, lost sight of that. So actually, what I need to do, I'm probably better moving these guys back onto the high ground here. They took a few shots, so they need to move again. Actually, he didn't fire at anybody, so because he doesn't have a target. Okay. Questions, too many questions. So what am I doing down in this mess? The pocket. Can I do anything useful here, or should I just attempt to withdraw from this area? What can I do here? What can I do? What can I do? Oh, and I was playing around with just while it occurred to me. Well, I was looking at it, because I was trying to decide whether the like a rifle, buying a full company is actually worth the points, and I've come to the conclusion it is. Simply because it includes 3 light mortars, which you would have to buy separately anyway, and then it is included in your 10% artillery limit. So yes, it is worth the points to buy an entire rifle company. Because now you have to be free to use. You can it increases the amount of other artillery you could pick. So I'm sticking with that, and that everything has to be designed around that decision. Um, I've actually, and I've come to the conclusion that my basic force is not really the issue. How I use that is a bigger problem, but also because I mean, I'm splitting them up too much. And really, the company should be kept together to get maximum benefit of or the amount of firepower they have. But it's the remaining points after that. So 1,000 points isn't bad. It's just I'm not using it wisely at all. There's about 160 points left over after I bought what I consider to be the basic force I want, and I'm not using that well. Um, so that's really where the work needs to be put in. The foresight I had in the first 2 battles, the first 2 points battles, I think worked fairly well for an infantry only thing. Um, but I'm not. Getting back to this point, I don't see what I can do here. I mean, I think I'm going to be moving them, spreading them out a little bit so that I can actually consider advancing, but I don't see how to do that. It's just too many. I mean, now they're trying to move up the side here, right? Because really, I'm contained. There's nothing I can do here. There's probably enough infantry on this side that if I move over, basically I'm done. There's no reason for him to move in here. It's just too dangerous. So, um, fucking hell, I don't know what to do. Okay, so let's see. all he has to do is defend that line and prevent me from going over. That's done. The deal is it's a done deal. There's nothing I can do. And really, there isn't. Let's just look. Yep, I can't think of what to do here at all. But I need to do something. I need to probably try to maybe get them over. The thing is, as soon as I move over the hill, then over the hill, there's some whatever units I can't see will be in good position, right? So, what about hitting the back side of this with artillery fire? There's a press who have right on that side. That will put up a bit of smoke as well, accidentally, and I don't know. So, you can only see 3 from that position. Oh, you can't hit that. Okay, well that's something. Okay, that's something. I wonder what his chances of hitting that is. 2%. A paltry 2%. It's not even worth it. Notice I'm ignoring the pocket. I don't know what to do there. I'm sure there's something I can do. I mean, it's not the question of there isn't anything I can do. It's I just don't know what to do. My tactical experience is lacking. Okay, so we're gonna move him this way, I think, and then probably this one will. I don't know if he's gonna take any shots. Actually, I have a feeling these ones will now turn. I think coming from behind them here. Um, that would be something. Yeah, well, bit of an obvious thing to do. not moved? Okay, he's still there. That was helpful. Really fast. Okay, well, yeah. So suddenly, this unit's position is now very, very precarious. Um, oh, I'm done. Well, actually, my mistake here, of course, is I didn't move my recon first. That's never a good thing. Yeah, it's just making so many mistakes. I don't know. Okay, but what can we see? We probably can't see anything this way because we're still too far over that side. Yeah, so now there's 3 units that are gonna pound on this guy. The problem is I don't know what's here. I can't really advance on that side. Yeah, I'm just contained. He's so good at containing me. Well, I guess I let myself in for it. Um. Uh. Hmm. I don't know what to do. It's almost like, well, why bother? Why bother doing anything? 'Cause the only option I've got is to pull back. He's obviously coming in that way. Will have seen me now. That's revealed another unit. I doubt I can see him from here. I can. I can. And I can. Okay. Let's just go back here now to see if any units in here can see him. Yep. No. Let's see. No, not yet. I don't know. Still don't know what to do here. Okay, well, let's see. I can actually shoot at him. I don't know if that's worth it. That's 11%. Okay, he's gonna take one shot, and then I'm actually gonna pull the Kuebelwagens back here. It's the only I got that has reasonable chance of getting across here in some short time. And they have a machine gun on them, so is there any other? I don't have like the recon are now loaded onto the tanks, right? So yeah. Um, we did anything. He's still ready. Now, considering he's gonna move, I think I could take another shot. Okay, so from here. Oh, there are much better shots for this one. He's gonna have to move. He has quite a good shot here, like 6%. So many targets. That is where you fired at before. Yeah, that attracted some fire. We'll rally. Okay. Yeah, so wherever that shot came from, it was far enough away that we couldn't see. But anyway, won't matter because he's moved. The fact that he's moved now doesn't change anything. In fact, it makes it even a little bit easier for him to be hit. So. I'm gonna make sure I set those ranges later. Okay, so I'm gonna put the infantry in front. I think he's not gonna come across here anymore. He's just gonna move around that side and actually advance up here. I mean, there's no reason for him to. He has a pretty good idea what's back here now. Um, and they're contained. They can't get out of here. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna send these back this way. Height 10. The problem here is height 15. We need to get them back to this side. Now we can be seen from there. Okay, so it can't be seen from that side. If you move out that way, since height 15, chances are it'll be plainly visible to anybody on that side. It's height. Zoom in. Can't see that. 10. Oh, okay. This is height 10. This is height 15. So this is actually rising up. No, height 15. What? Oh, okay. The slope's this way. Um, yeah. So, but he may be high enough that they would see him from this side. There. Yeah, they'd probably spot him from there. So I'm gonna leave him. Nobody can see him at the moment. Obviously, for no, there's no obvious way anybody can see him, but that doesn't mean he hasn't been spotted. Because I don't. There's no obvious line of sight. Exposure from there. So one of the things like F7 is supposed to show you line of sight, but it only shows you in the direction you're looking. It would be much more helpful if F7 showed you um, actually where like the entire circle, the same way that the like F8 does, right? F8 shows you where you can move. Um, so if F7 did that, that would actually be very, very helpful, but that's not how it works. So F7 only shows you what you can see by looking around. Yeah, so, it only shows you the same thing that you can see by looking around. What a wonderful game. Oh, and I found. Oh, wait, I went checking to see who actually bought SSI, and it's Ubisoft. So actually, Ubisoft now owns the rights to Steel Panthers Baltimore. Remember, there was not like the community was not um, given any like exclusive rights to the code. I mean, they were the Steel Panthers code was given to the community, um, but I mean the SSI still retain full rights to it. was basically it was a license that was given to the community in copyright terms. So they, so I don't know what Ubisoft is thinking of it. I mean, obviously they probably don't care. I mean, old game. It'd be nice if somebody could convince them just to actually just make the code available. I mean, no, who's gonna? It's not gonna matter, right? It's an old game. Just publish the code under some sort of a restricted license or something. Then let everybody have a look at it, and you know, there's an active enough community that it could benefit the community, and Ubisoft win some points. Now the thing that Matrix is developing, not Steel Tigers, what's it called? Supposedly, it's this so-called spiritual successor. I just hate that term. But I mean, it's got nothing to do with the original Steel Panthers. They've started from scratch. They're actually they actually wrote an engine that to support it, which will probably end up being used in other games. So how far can he move? He's got quite a points left, but he's gonna use them up pretty quickly here. Where should he go? I don't really want to put him up here. I'm gonna put him in these trees. Can he be seen from? That's the question. Can he be seen? There's a line of sight that way. Not sure that's what I want to do. I like to get them more out of sight. So actually I'm going to rearrange. Now they're popped here. Yeah, because actually getting them into the height 20 may be useful later. So, now there's a problem here, so I can't. If I go across here, I need to get all the way across behind these trees because I have line of sight that way. Do I have enough movement points? Actually, let's leave it like that. They're close enough to this height 20 that they may be able to do something. My idea is that put them in a position. Well, don't actually put them on the height 20 because then they can be hit from over there. So they would need to move out through here probably. Yeah, they would need to move out through this side. Stay on the height 10. They need to stay behind you. So I'm pretty sure if I put them on the height 20, they can be hit from over there. Will be visible there anyway. So that's my option for providing some defense back here, but that's about it. I got a lot of problems on this battle. I'm kind of hoping he takes, does some serious damage with his cavalry, because that really kind of gives me an excuse to try for a ceasefire. Let's put an end to this carnage. Okay, so moving to. I don't know if he's gonna move up there. So anyway, we're going to. Now the thing is, he may have moved up onto the ridge and then moved back just to see where I was. So I have to assume he knows where I am. I can't stay in one place. Do I move closer? Yeah, move that way. I'm actually going to risk putting him in closer to the ridge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, I forgot there's a fucking what's-name here. It's height 2. This height 2 lets you see over into that. Don't know what to do about that. Now, he's probably got this as a target, so if I move, he will be fired at. I was thinking of keeping these as I was thinking of keeping these as a on the ridge here, but it's just too dangerous. I'll see that. Okay, he can see that. That's odd. How can he see that, and we cannot. Smoke must be the smoke that's changing that. Okay, so he has one movement point left, so he can move over here to get out of line of sight of that. But actually, what I'm gonna do, let's try. He's moving, so actually that's not a good idea. There's no point. There's no point. I don't know where he's gonna go, right? But anyways, in any event, he can't stay there. Yeah, let's do it anyway. What the hell? Okay, so he can't stay there. He's gonna go. There. Okay, so let's see. Fired at the LMG. Where? axes. Pretty small chance of hitting there. What are these size? Size 0. Hmm. Now, I think I've done everything I can to try and figure something out here. Let's see. Is it in contact? Yes, it is. I gotta resolve that. It's still, okay, so what do we have left here? Right, 2. That's the last one for them. And last one for them. Okay, so I think uh, really not knowing what to do is really not bad. Not. It's the worst thing ever. Really, I don't know. I don't know. Gonna have to pull up my socks to get to play a little better. Okay. Okay. Well, let's check ranges. We'll do this close up. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a risk of leaving him there. Yeah, gonna take the risk of leaving him there. No, there's no artillery I could use here. They are out of smoke. The range is set to 3. Well, let's set ranges to 3. I'm gambling here that these guys are moving very fast, so they're not gonna notice them. But I don't know if that's gonna work. It's a huge gamble. I'm really running out of ideas. Unfortunately, I'm finding when I start to play badly, it just gets worse. I'm not able to like gather myself together and recover from that. Well, just set the 3, and yeah, they're on their own. I mean, if some enemy units show up here, there's not much I can do. Not gonna be able to, if they're outnumbered. I mean, if there's only one unit, that's not bad. But if they're outnumbered, then um, that's not that will not end well. Um, I don't think I've actually use artillery here from these guys because they had none of these mortars have moved. So you can actually move again. I might consider that. Actually, put him here instead, just to get him behind. Not the first target. But when enemies eventually show up on the side, um, yeah, I might do that. Might do that. This one is the problem because like they're seriously outnumbered here. Um, this is the thing. Like I can't hit them. Well, if he decides to fire at him, then he's gonna stay here. So that's actually a candidate for some mortar fire. Um, the range is set that way. So there's a couple of things I still want to do after I set these, as I go through the ranges. Oh, um, actually, I'm gonna set them. No, let's make sure they 3. Um, I won't be able to see anything there from that position anyway, because they're behind the trees now. Go from there. These guys can stay as they are. I think they may want to move back though. Well, as they probably haven't been seen because they're quite small and they haven't moved in a while. But still, don't know. Right. So I'm probably gonna use smoke from him. To obscure that one. But this one's moving up here, right? Yeah, also I've concluded I'm wasting points on the trucks. It's just, it's not a lot of points, but still. I mean, it's 18 points, I think, for the 2 trucks. But yeah, it's not worth it. But just watch. I mean, I'll decide not to do that, and yeah, it'll be needed. Okay, so is he gonna stay there? Probably not a good idea. Moves becomes more obvious. So he'll probably just take a shot at him from there. Nothing he needs to move. Nothing I can do for him. If he decides to move over this way, that's it. He's done. He'll be spotted for sure. Well, not necessarily. He's got cover. hasn't moved in a long time. You know, it's possible you may not actually see him. It can happen with a sniper, but I doubt it. I doubt that'll happen this time. The range is set to 10, and these ranges set to 10. I don't connect. Yeah, he's not. Now there's some risk now because I mean he's exposed at this side. So I don't know if this infantry can. We can actually. So if somebody shoots at him from there, we'll probably see it. And I just skipped my what's name. I'll leave that reset that to 6, and that's it. That's range is set. So a couple of decisions left to be made here. He's moving back. Don't think that helps him, but try. Okay, he's going to put smoke up here. He only has one, so this may actually cause them. Okay. Now he's still exposed up here. Yeah, but again, they move him very fast, so who knows? Now that blocks line of sight from there. I don't know. I don't know if that changes anything. It does increase his risk of moving. It does reduce what he can move, right? And I don't have. So I'm not going to move that one. But there's still a lot of units here, and he doesn't. There's absolutely no support. So that's why I thought. Now that one's definitely going to move. It's really hard to predict where they're going to go. That's the problem. So anyway, I think he should get out of there. Probably back here. Okay, so let's just decide first whether I'm gonna fire artillery at any of these, because I just don't see the point. They're not gonna be in these positions, right? I have no idea where they're gonna go. It's just too many possibilities. So no, I'm not gonna fire artillery. So actually, this mortar unit can then move here. And the scout can move here. Unfortunately, he is pinned and will not rally anymore, so he's done. What else was there? Any other things that I left dangling? Okay, well, that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. No, he's too dim to do that. Alright, okay, really it? For what it's worth, I guess so. Let's end the turn.